God's peace be with you. In Luke 16, verses 1 to 8, Jesus relates the parable of the dishonest steward. Now, a prime need for a steward who is entrusted with his master's possessions is honesty. So to be a dishonest steward is a grave offense. But here is the reality. With regard to what belongs to God as entrusted to us, we are that dishonest steward. How so? 3 basic things. We have been made stewards of the earth from the time of creation. We are stewards of possessions that we call ours but actually belong to God. And we are entrusted with the work of evangelization, which is the great privilege given to us to participate in the divine work of salvation. Most Christians, including us, have failed in all 3 aspects. We live our lives such that we participate in the pollution of the earth. We fail to tithe and use our possessions for the cause of Christ. And we have not gone all out in participating in bringing in the harvest already prepared by God. Since God is depending on us, His people, to take care of His work, if we persist in not doing so, then God might come to the point where He will say to us, just as the master told his steward, "You can no longer be my steward." How terrible would that be? So before God actually gets to that point, we must say to ourselves, as the steward thought to himself, "What shall I do now that my master is taking the position of steward away from me?" So what shall we do? We should do what the dishonest steward did. He called his master's debtors and changed the amount they owed to what was truly owed to the master, minus the onerous commission or overprice the steward had added on. What does that mean for us? This tells us basically 3 things. First, live the truth. This is no matter how it might hurt us personally. Second, look not to our own good, but to the good of the master. The steward removed what was his gain and looked to just what belonged to his master. Third, do justice to all. The steward, by removing his onerous add-on, then billed the debtors what they actually owed the master. No more, no less. Truth, self-emptying, justice. These are what are important to those whom the master will call and use. These are those qualities by which our Lord can entrust to us His work. We must know the truth that salvation is desired by God for all, but that God depends on His people to proclaim that salvation. Then, knowing that, we need to consider how we can serve Jesus as His disciples. And that can only happen with self-emptying and total commitment to the Master. Finally, as the Spirit is able to form us, we do justice to all, helping give them what is their due. And that is the salvation won on the cross by Jesus for them. If we do these, then as we have been dishonest stewards, then our Master will commend us. In Luke 16 verse 8, we read, "And the master commended that dishonest steward for acting prudently." In addition, because we would take care of the earth, use our possessions to do God's work, and bring people to Christ due to our work of evangelization, then, as what the steward expected to happen to himself, we will be appreciated by many, and they may welcome us into their homes. God bless you.